Bonjour Leo and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your messages from your ancestors tarot reading for the month of October. I hope you are all doing well. If you're interested in the cards I'm using, I have reviewed some of the decks. I'll drop links in the description box below so you can check those out. Now, as always, please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So if the messages do not resonate, they're just not for you for this reading. And that's okay. So, what do my Leo Aquarians need to hear from their ancestors for October, please? Alright, so your first card is the Graveyard card, which is card 18. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. You also have Elders, card 15. Birthed from seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. And then you've got the card of Intuition, 23. You hold the answers and you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Okay, let me put my Oracle deck on the side. So you've got the Graveyard card, which is what your ancestors want you to be aware of. And this card talks about peace, acknowledgement and acceptance. So something's ended. Now it could be anything. It could be the end of a cycle, a career for instance. It could be the end of a business, but it could also be the end of a relationship, or someone may have passed. Obviously you're here for different reason, but you need to make peace with this. This is being brought up by your ancestors because they worry, about you, and they care about you, and they're there for you, and they see your pain and they feel it, and they want you to face this. There is an incredible release when we are in a state of acceptance of things that are very difficult, because then you can breathe again and you can start again. So some of you may be I don't want to be abrupt, but the word that they're saying to me is some of you may be in denial, not wanting to face facts, and that's just for some of you, but I had to say it because it would not leave my head. Or compartmentalizing is the other word that's coming into my mind, and just putting it in a drawer and not looking at this pain. And they want you to feel peace. They want to help you free yourself from that. This card represents why they're telling you this, and this is because they are your ancestors. They feel compassion for you, they have a lot of love for you, and they have a lot of wisdom. They have been through this kind of pain, they know it, they recognize it, and they want to help you on the way. They want to help you heal. They're trying to guide you. There's a lot of wisdom in this card. I'm hearing with this card, and I have to say it, there's a time for mourning and then there's a time for moving on. Now is the time to move on. This card represents how to best act or heed the guidance, and this is the card of Intuition. Now this is self-explanatory. This is talking about trusting your intuition, your feelings, and your inner sight. You know this. What they're telling you, you're aware of, but it's about opening up your mind and your heart to this fact and feeling it within yourself that, it's time now, is what I'm hearing. So let me clarify those messages with the tarot. So we have the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck, which is the energy behind the curtains, behind the scenes you may not be aware of, is the King of Swords. So the kings in the tarot represents mastery. They represent knowledge and expertise in their suits. No genders attached here, because obviously this is general reading. This is just the energy of the card. Swords is the mental realm, so it's represents anything to do with knowledge, thoughts, truths and communication. I'm hearing the message loud and clear that one of your ancestors represents this King of Swords. This is somebody who's extremely intelligent, and somebody who's incredibly fair, and also someone who would be straight to the point, someone who would be maybe sometimes seen as somebody who's a bit abrupt or harsh, but that's because they're just factual people. They don't let their emotions overwhelm them or rule. They use their head. And so one of your ancestors, or someone obviously that passed on very recently, linked to you by blood, is what I'm hearing, is overseeing this. They're trying to help you. They're trying to guide you. And they need you to embody the energy of this card. They need you to behave like them, is what I'm hearing. Here. So we have the Three of Cups. So the three represents growth, expansion. Cups is everything to do with your feelings, your emotions, your intuition. And the Three of Cups is a card of sheer happiness. And I can see that you are stuck in this energy of not letting go, because this was such a good period in your life. This was a very happy period in your life. Whatever cycle you're finishing, whoever left, whatever you lost, this was a very happy period of time, and this is obviously even more difficult to let go of it, because when you think about it, when you look back, you yearn for it. I mean, you know, this is natural. And you do have this beautiful Six of Wands energy coming here right under the Elders card, and the Six represents harmony after having overcome a challenge. Wands is fire energy. This is your energy, you know, your spirit, your passions, your desire. This is taking a victory. This is triumphing over something. And, you know, also people noticing this victory. And I see this as your ancestors saying, you know, you need to overcome this challenge. We're going to help you be victorious. And we are looking down on you. We are looking at your progress. And how you're moving forward with this, but you need to let this go, just generally speaking, because the Six of Wands is a beautiful energy of triumph, success, victory, and this is within your grasp. And here you've got the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four represents strong foundation and stability. Pentacles energy is earth energy, so we're talking the physical realm. The Four of Pentacles, just generally speaking, talks about being stable, in your physical world. So whether we're talking having a stable career or a stable job, a stable business, a stable home, whatever the case may be. But on the shadow side of the card, it talks about holding on to things and holding on too tight, as you can see from the imagery here. And this is the meaning I'm getting today from this card. It's, you know, your ancestors are saying to you, use your intuition. You will know what to do. You know, the answers are right within yourself. Let go. Just let go of this graveyard. Just move on from this. So can I have some final messages for my Leo Aquarians, please? And as I said, what you're letting go of can be anything from a career, a job, you know, like turning the page on an old chapter, a relationship, someone passing, whatever the case may be. you go. I mean, seriously? Last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. This is what I've been hearing all along during this reading for you. Your ancestors are really asking you to turn the page. Okay, you're not living when you are continuously in your head thinking about the past, even if they're good times. It's not the point. The point is you need to be in the moment and you need to move on and move forward. You're hurting yourself by continuously looking back, and you know, this is the energy I got from this whole reading. It's very strong. So you know, that sword from the King of Swords cut the emotional cords that you have to the past, so you can move on to better things. You know, I always say things happen for a reason. They don't happen to us, they happen for us, and there are better things for you. And you also have take a breather, which is the last quarter moon in Cancer. So again, it's that idea that, like what I was saying to you, if you are always in your head, always thinking about the past, you don't have any downtime because your brain is continuously working, which obviously, you know, is not very healthy. This is a card that says to you, let go. You can see the difference in the body language from this Four of Coins, where she's completely closed up, holding onto the coins, and this card here, where you've got the body wide open, ready to receive. Because when you are in this kind of mental frame and you open up, things happen. They happen so much more easily as well. So this is the energy of, you know, just being okay in letting go is what I'm hearing. Just let it go. Be in the moment. Give yourself a chance to not be in your head, and you'll see how things will line up much, much better for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey with the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. It's your most precious commodity, and I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful month, very transformative for you, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.